Hi guys, so we have an O-level past paper question from the year 2017. The session is May-June. This is question number 9. In this question, we'll be graphing coordinates and solving quadratic equations. So let's start. The question says a random number x is generated where x is any real number. Part A says Manuel adds 2 to x. He subtracts x from 10. He then multiplies these two results to give his number y. Show that y equal to 20 plus 8x minus x square. So first of all, if we look at this, the factor that this would become is x plus 2. If we look at this, the factor would become 10 minus x. Now if you multiply these two factors, we would eventually get the value of y. So let's do that. So we do y equal to x plus 2 times 10 minus x. Let's open this up. So we do x times 10, which gives us 10x. Then we do x times negative x, which gives us negative x square. Then we do 2 times 10, we get positive 20, and then we do positive 2 times negative x, which gives us negative 2x. Okay, now let's simplify this equation. So we have 10x and then we have negative 2x, so let's bring it together. We have 10x minus 2x and then we have positive 20 minus x square. Okay, what happens now is that after you subtract 2x from 10x, you're left with 8x plus 20 minus x square, which is exactly the same as this equation right here. If we rearrange it, of course you would get the same thing, but this is the same. The next part says on the grid opposite, draw the graph of y equal to 20 plus 8x minus x square for 0 to 10 for the values of x. 4 points have been plotted for you already. Okay, so let's have a look at the grid. So for the values of x, which are 0, 1, 9 and 10, they have already plotted these coordinates. So we would need to plot the coordinates for the x values of 2 to 8 and the y values of the following. So let's draw a small table, and we have this scale right here so that we have all these values in one place. Okay, I don't know why I made this table look so big, but you don't need to draw it that way. You just need one row and one column. One second. Okay, yeah, one second. This is for the values of x and y. So we have 2, then we have 3, then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and 8. Okay, so we have x over here, y over here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need to plug every value of x into this equation right here so that we find the values of y. When we plug in 2, when we plug in 2, becomes 20 plus 8 times 2 is 16 minus 2 square, which is 4. So 20 plus 16 is 36. 36 minus 4 is 32. So you write 32 over here. Let's plug in 3. So you do 20 plus 8 times 3, which is 24. So it becomes 44 minus 3 square, which is 9. 44 minus 9 gives us 35. Then we do 20 plus 8 times 4, which is 32, gives us 52. 52 minus 4 square, which is 16. 52 minus 4 square, 52 minus 16 gives us 36. Then we have 5. 5 times 8 is 40. So 40 plus 20 is 60. 60 minus 25 gives us, what does it give us? 35. Once I let me confirm this. 60 minus 25 gives us 35. Okay. Then we have 6. So 6 times 8 is 48. 48 plus 20 gives us 68. 68 minus 36. 68 minus 36, because that's the square of 6, gives us 32. So you write it over here, 32. Then we have 7. 7 times 8 is 56. 56 plus 20 gives us 76. 76 minus 49, because that's the square of 7. So 76 minus 49 gives us 27. Okay, then 8 times 8 is 64. 64 plus 20 gives us 74. 84. 84 minus 64 again. 84 minus 64 gives us 20. Okay, let's plot these values. So for 2, we have to plot y value at 32. So at 2 here, we have to plot a y value of 32, which is supposed to be 1, 2 over here. Okay, let me use a bigger radius of this pencil that's visible. Okay, Then we do 3 and 35. So 3 is on this line. I'm going to remove this later on. I just want to make sure that I don't land up on the wrong line. So 3 and 35 is going to be over here. Then the next one is 4 and 36. 4 is on this line. So you go all the way up on this line. And 36 is going to be over here. Okay. Then we have 5 and 35. So 5 is here on this line, then on this line you go up, then on this line, what was it? 5 and 35. So you draw line at plot a point at 35 over here. Okay. The next one is 6 and 32. So 6 is here, goes here. Okay, it goes here. 32 is going to be right there. Okay. Then we have 7 and 27. 7 is over here on this line. I just want to make sure that this is all right. 7 and 27. So 27 is going to be 3 units before 30. So 1, 2, 3 over here. Okay. Wow. Then we have 8 and 20. I hope 8 and 20 is easier. So 8 is over here and 20 is going to be right here. Okay, let's remove all the other marks. 1 second. So we remove this, all of these marks. I hope the red points are visible. Now I'm going to draw a smooth curve. I'll try to draw a smooth curve connecting all these points. Okay, so let's start. So we start from this point. You go like this. You have to make sure that it curves over here. Okay. And then we move this curve downwards like this, connecting all the remaining points, which would go like this. Okay. Yeah, I think this would work. So we're done with this part. Let's do the next one. The next part says, on the same grid, draw a suitable line to find the value of Manuel's number y when it is the same as the random number x. What this means is, when the random number y is the same as the random number x, the equation is going to be y equal to x. So when you draw a line for y equal to x, you need a small table for 3 values of x and 3 values of y, because this is going to be a straight line. So you choose any 3 values. Let's choose 0, 1 and 2. So when you plug in 0 into this equation, y would also be 0. When you plug in 1 into this equation, y would be 1. And when you plug in 2 into this equation, y would be 2. So the same values. Let's draw it in blue so that it's visible. Let's do it in blue. So we choose the color blue. Where do I choose it from? Okay. So 0, 0 is going to be here. 1 and 1 is going to be there. And then 2 and 2 is going to be there. Okay. Let's draw a straight line passing through this. 1 second. I think this is suitable. So the line goes like this. This is the line of y equal to x. Okay. What have they asked us to find? They've asked us to find the value of y where these two intersect. So, sorry, the value of x where these two lines and curves intersect. So the value of x is going to be this one right here. And I suppose it is 9.1 or 9.2. Let's write 9.1. So x is equal to 9.1. Okay. By the way, this is 1. So just don't confuse yourselves. 9.1. Okay. Let's move on. The next part, or the last part of the question says, let's do it in red. Jolene multiplies the random number x by 5 and then adds 2 to give her number z. Calculate the possible values of x when Manuel's number y and Jolene's number z are the same. Now, first of all, let's look at the first sentence. What this means is that z is equal to, what is it equal to? 5 times x plus 2. And the other equation that we have is the equation of the curve, which is y equal to 20 plus 8x minus x square, as it is mentioned over here in the question. Okay, what they've asked us to do is solve these equations simultaneously, because we need to find the values of x, or the roots, because they mention in the question that these two lines intersect. Okay, so we set these equal to each other. So we do 5x plus 2 equal to 20 plus 8x minus x square. Then we bring everything to one side. So let's bring this equation to the left. So we have x square. I want x square to be positive, so I'll bring it to the left. Plus 5x minus 8x plus 2 minus 20 equal to 0. Then we simplify this. We get x square minus 3x minus 18 equal to 0. Okay, now we have these two. Now what we can do is we can either use the quadratic formula or break the middle term to find the factors. Breaking the middle term in this case I think is easier, so I'll break that. So I look at this value over here and this value over here. Since this is 1 and this is 18, 18 times 1 is 18. So I write 18 and break this down into its factors. I do 3, I get 6, then I have 6 and I get 6. What I'm trying to do is I need to make 3 out of both these numbers by either adding them or subtracting them. So I do x square minus 6x plus 3x equal to, sorry, what about 18? I've got to write 18 and you guys didn't remind me of that. Minus 18 equal to 0. Okay, I'll do it over here so that it's visible. So you do x square, you already have that. So let's factor this out now. So from this part of the equation, x is common between them, so you do x minus 6 as one of the factors, and from this part of the equation positive 3 is common between them, so you do x minus 6 as the other factor. These two should be the same, so x minus 6 and x plus 3 are the two factors equal to 0, so x is equal to 6 and x is also equal to negative 3, so you write the values over here. X is negative 3 and positive 6, and we're done. I hope the question made sense. The complete working of the entire question is present in the description below for you to download. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.